Hi fellow birdies, and welcome back to another edition of SongByrd's Eating Show. In today's video, I'm going to showcase to you once again what I would eat in a day if I wasn't filming a ASMR or mukbang video. Are you guys ready? Let's go ahead and get started with breakfast. So for breakfast this morning, I was actually thinking about using some of these apple cinnamon Quaker rice cakes. Now I used to eat these back in the day, but for some reason our Walmart quit carrying them for a while and they recently just started bringing them back. So this was my favorite flavor out of all the ones that they sold. They also have chocolate, I think a caramel, a regular one, and I've seen some of them carry like popcorn, but I haven't really seen that at my Walmart. So I'm going to use a couple of these, maybe cut up like a banana, put some peanut butter on it, and have a good hearty breakfast. Alright guys, I'm now back with breakfast. So here is my rice cakes with peanut butter and bananas. So I just cut up like one regular banana and put it on there. And I also made myself a iced coffee. Now you guys know me, I'm a big fan of iced coffee. I prefer this over regular coffee for some reason. I don't know why, but just the taste of it and stuff is a lot better. And you can customize it, so let's try that. I usually put like some milk in it and some protein powder and stuff to kind of give it like a bit of a protein boost. So I guess you can kind of say this is like a profi is what they call it. A protein iced coffee. But the vanilla protein powder that I use really adds a good flavor to that. So let's try out one of these rice cakes with peanut butter. Good. Now I've tried this combination on some of the other rice cakes and stuff that they saw, like the chocolate one, or the regular one, or even caramel. But there's just something about the apple cinnamon that really helps and adds to the flavor of the banana and peanut butter. It's just really good. Of course, I would wonder how this would taste if you just put apple slices on top of this. Because, you know, apple and apple would probably really go good together. Banana is one of my favorite fruits, like by far. I like that. I like apples. I like strawberries. Grapes are okay, but they're a bit too sweet for me. But mostly, I like most fruits. But this is just my favorite one because I grew up eating it a lot. Like every morning for breakfast, and I might have said this in a previous video, I would have a bowl of Cheerios with Nesquik chocolate, milk, peanut butter and crackers, banana. It was a wholesome and hearty breakfast. That was very good. So, if you guys eat rice cakes, list what your favorite combination to use them for is down below. I'd be really curious to see if any of you guys use the same combination or what else you can put on it. I've seen people put yogurt and fruit on it, smoked salmon and cream cheese or something like that. Like, that just seems kind of a little bit weird though, but that's just my preference. But yeah, this is a good, healthy, protein-packed breakfast, and I really enjoy it. Alright, so for lunch I'm thinking about doing this avocado ranch chopped salad kit that I found at Walmart. What I kind of liked about this one is kind of more on the simple side of a salad. You just got cabbage, cheese, blue corn tortilla strips, and avocado ranch dressing. So I'm hoping the dressing is similar to guacamole and stuff, so I love that in salads. So I'm going to mix this up and add some chicken to it, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I am now back with my delicious avocado ranch chicken salad. Now, you guys don't usually see me eat salads, but I've been trying to do them a bit more lately because they are wholesome and good. So I mixed some chicken in with this too, cooked up some chicken. And in the chicken, I added garlic powder and smoked paprika. So let's try a bite. That is good. I'm gonna try a little bit more with the blue corn tortilla strips. Definitely interesting flavor. The thing I like about this is it is similar to guacamole mixed with the salad. And it's nice and simple. Like a lot of those salad kits and stuff that I see have like broccoli and stuff in them, and I'm not like the hugest fan of that. Don't get me wrong, but like this is simple and to the point. I like simple salads. I would have been curious to see what this would have been like, say, if maybe I added like, you know, fried chicken strips or something like that. Because some of the salads that I see, say at like Chick-fil-A and Wendy's and stuff, have those fried chicken tenders in them. That would have been really good. But the grilled ones are all I had on today. This is amazing. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to consider adding this to my shopping cart again in the future as far as salads go, because it looks really good. I also been wanting to try out some of the other salad kits they have there and stuff, because this is not the only one. There was also a Mexican street corn salad kit that I saw, and it looked really interesting too. Also, another one that looked interesting to me too was this, I think like a cranberry kale salad kit or something. I'll put it up here. You guys can see it. Yeah, Walmart has like a lot of different salad varieties. And at a decent price. I think this was about, what, $2 or $3? Not too bad. But this is so wholesome again. A nice, relaxing, comforting lunch. Definitely got to keep these in mind for the future. So, what kind of salad kit do you like from Walmart? Leave your comments below, and I'll check it out. It's now about dinner time, and for dinner tonight, you can probably guess what I'm going to be making just by looking at these two products. We're going to be having some hot dogs. Now, I found these at Aldi the other day, and I think I've had them before, but I like turkey hot dogs a bit better than, like, say, the SongByrd hot dogs and stuff like that, so I got some of those. And, of course, we're just going to be using traditional white hot dog buns from Walmart. And also, I'm actually going to be trying out these potato chips that I recently found on my trip to Kentucky, and I'll talk to you guys more about that in a bit. But these are by Meyer, and it's Frederick's Maple Bacon Potato Chips. We actually got 3 different flavors of these while I was there, and I'm going to be doing like a review before or after this video is posted, so be sure to check it out on this channel as well, if you're curious. So let's go ahead and cook some dinner. Alright guys, I'm now back with dinner. So as you can see, there's a delicious hot dog with relish, ketchup, and mustard. And then I have a side of those potato chips I was talking about. So let's go ahead and try the potato chips first actually. So I wanted to see what they were like. Now, it's these maple bacon potato chips from Meyer. And I also have the other two here as well. I'll showcase to you guys. It definitely has that flavor that's similar to maple and bacon. So I think the flavor is pretty much on point with this. So definitely a good chip, thumbs up. And I like how crunchy they are too, like kettle chips and stuff. Now the other two that I did get as well, along with that, is Kentucky style smoked bourbon, which is this one. And then I also got this sweet Maui style onions. All 3 of these flavors were sort of like chips flavors I've never heard of before, and I thought were really interesting to try. So once again, you guys will see this maybe in a future or a video before this or after, and see a review of it. So here's a hot dog. Let's try a bite. Typically, I don't put relish on my hot dogs, but I thought since we had it this time, I might as well just do it, just for a nice change. And I typically don't add mustard either, because I'm not the hugest fan of mustard, but when you combine it with ketchup and the hot dog meat, it definitely really goes well together. And these turkey dogs are really good too. Like, I can't really tell the difference between those and the SongByrd hot dogs we usually get. And I'll talk with you guys a bit briefly about my recent trip to Kentucky earlier this month. And we stopped by, you know, Kentucky Down Under, as well as the Mammoth Cave National Park. The only sad thing about this trip was that We went to Mammoth Cave National Park. Most of the tickets were already bought or sold out, but you gotta kind of expect that since it's like summertime and people kind of book tickets in advance and stuff, so we had to pick a self-guided tour. But even so, the self-guided tour was nice. We didn't get to go too far into the cave system, but what we did see and what we experienced was definitely really exciting. My little guy was just looking around everywhere and was fascinated with the dome room and stuff like that. So he was also asking the tour guide a lot of questions too, like, you know, about this and about that, about the cave. And I thought that was kind of funny. The second day we were there though, we actually went to this place called Kentucky Down Under, sort of like an adventure style zoo with kangaroos and emus and birds and stuff like that. And what's so cool about that zoo is they actually have a cave there too called the Mammoth Onyx Cave. And we all went inside there, and tell you, even though it was a small cave, it was really challenging to get around, like the stone steps and stuff like that, trying to like maneuver your way past the stones and stuff. It was like really slippery too. So we all made sure we stuck together for that one. But I would say if I had to pick my most favorite part of the trip though, and this is also my little guy's favorite part of the trip too, was we went inside of a parakeet exhibit. And inside this parakeet exhibit you could actually like have the parakeets land on you, or you can feed them and stuff like that. They were already landing on his shoulders and stuff, and he had the food in his hand and stuff like that, and one of them had the audacity to climb up onto his head. Oh my goodness. Those little parakeets were so cute. He got such a kick out of that. But yeah, we had a really great time when we were in Kentucky. Really, it was just really great to be out on a road trip with family and stuff like that. We had a wonderful time. And I hope we could maybe like take another road trip soon and do that again. By the way, what would you guys put on your hot dogs? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious. Anyway guys, that's all the time we have for today's What I Eat in a Day video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll definitely be doing many more to come. If you guys have any like recommendations of things for us to review or stuff to try, also leave that in the description box below and we will consider it. Don't forget to hit that red button below to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to receive notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. This is Crystal signing off. Bye birdies.